The Nok Civilization, 2,500-year-old sculptors. Their sculptures are so perfect that researchers are still amazed. Who were the mysterious Nok people, an ancient African civilization that vanished without a trace? Deep in the savannas of modern-day Nigeria, archaeologists discovered something that changed African history forever. 2,500-year-old terracotta sculptures, so detailed and lifelike that they rival the best art of ancient Greece. But here's the mystery. The people who made them left behind no written records, no palaces, no temples, just art. Perfect art. In the 1920s, tin miners were digging in the hills of central Nigeria. Suddenly, they found strange clay heads, long faces, almond-shaped eyes, and hairstyles unlike anything seen before. When archaeologists inspected them, the shock was instant. These sculptures were 2,000+ years old, meaning they came from a civilization far older and more advanced than anyone expected in West Africa. This was the beginning of the Nok mystery. The Nok terracotta figures were unlike any ancient art on Earth. Intricate hairstyles, detailed jewelry, realistic facial expressions, complex firing techniques, hollow interiors engineered to prevent cracking. Some statues stood over 3 feet tall, crafted with mathematical precision. Even today, specialists are puzzled. How did a community with simple tools create sculptures so perfect? Some even believe these works show signs of advanced training, suggesting an earlier artistic tradition we haven't yet found. Archaeology reveals something extraordinary. The Nok people were among the earliest in sub-Saharan Africa to smelt iron. While much of the world was still learning to use bronze, the Nok were forging iron tools, weapons, and farming equipment. Iron changed everything. They farmed better. They defended better. They built better. Yet, despite this technological leap, they didn't build large cities. Instead, they lived in small communities scattered across forests and grasslands. The Nok left behind no writing, no royal tombs, no monumental buildings. Everything we know comes from their pottery, tools, and sculptures. Their art shows warriors, musicians, farmers, spirits, and mythical figures. This suggests a rich culture, one with beliefs, rituals, and traditions far more complex than archaeologists first imagined. But the biggest mystery remains. Why did they disappear? Around 300 CE, Nok settlements began to collapse. Within a century, the civilization vanished. Theories include climate change, droughts may have dried up water sources, resource depletion, iron smelting requires huge amounts of wood, migration, they may have moved south, blending into later African cultures, invasion, some villages show signs of conflict. But none of these fully explain why such an advanced culture disappeared so completely. It's as if they walked out of history, leaving only their sculptures behind. The beauty of Nok art created a huge problem: looting. For decades, grave robbers dug up Nok sites and sold sculptures on the international market. Many priceless artifacts have been lost forever. Today, Nigeria is fighting to recover stolen Nok pieces from museums and private collectors worldwide. Every lost sculpture is a lost chapter of history. Even though the Nok vanished 2,500 years ago, their influence may live on. Scholars believe Nok traditions may have shaped later West African cultures, including Yoruba, Igbo, Benin bronze artists. Their artistic style, elongated heads, patterned textures, can be seen in later African masterpieces. The Nok may be one of the earliest sparks of an artistic legacy that lasted for centuries. The Nok Civilization remains one of the greatest mysteries of ancient Africa. They mastered iron when much of the world was still learning to bronze. They created sculptures so perfect that modern sculptors still marvel. And then they vanished. All that remains are their silent terracotta faces, staring at us across 2,500 years, asking us to remember a civilization we still barely understand.